Memorial Day weekend marks the unofficial start of summer, and a record amount of travelers are expected to hit the roads and the sky. And here at home, the new Salt Lake City International Airport is also preparing for a surge in travelers. The new airport opened last year, and construction there will be completed in 4 stages. And joining me to talk a little bit about that, about the new airport and the upcoming summer travel season, is Bill Wyatt, the director of SLC International Airport. So thank you so much for being here with us today, Bill.
Thank you.
So I guess first off, if people are going to the new airport for the first time, what changes can they expect to see?
Well, first, there is a single checkpoint. In the old airport, we actually had 3 different checkpoints, 1 terminal building, an elevated roadway so that you can be dropped off at the 3rd level ticket lobby. You can park in the garage, you can park in surface lots and enter the airport that way. But I think the main thing that I would convey to people is give yourself plenty of time. We built this new airport because the old airport was just completely out of room. We had no opportunity to accommodate more passengers or airlines. And so it's bigger, it's quite a bit bigger as it needs to be to accommodate not only the increased number of passengers that we've seen over the last many years, but aircraft that are much larger than the old airport was designed for. We have a good array of food and beverage and retail opportunities, beautiful views. You can look at the construction that's continuing very easily. So I would just encourage people to give themselves plenty of time.
And so what is plenty of time? What would you suggest people get there beforehand, like 2 hours or so?
I would. I mean, I think that, historically in airports across the country, airlines always tell passengers, get to the airport 2 hours ahead of time. And I think that is the way to go.
Alrighty, that is a good tip for everybody to remember. And so we've been in this pandemic for over a year now, and I know a lot of people are starting to feel more comfortable with traveling, and things are starting to open back up and slowly but surely return to normal. So what do you guys expect to see in terms of a summer travel surge there?
I think it's going to be substantial. Salt Lake, Denver, Florida, these are places that people want to go. You can be outdoors, feel safe. We certainly saw that here during the winter, during the ski season. So I think we're going to see a lot of people in the airport. It's interesting, there isn't as much international travel. That's something that typically we would see more of in the summer. But I think, as you've pretty much indicated here, people really have cabin fever. They want to get out. They want to go somewhere. They want to see family and friends. And the national parks are going to be, I think, full this summer here in Utah. So we're expecting a very big travel season.
Alrighty, that is good to know. And so I guess my last question for you is, what do you want people to remember when they return to the airport? Aside from giving themselves more time than normal, are there other things that travelers are going to have to do and abide by when they come in?
Well, we are, as all airports and airlines across the country, are still subject to a federal mask requirement. And so people need to know that. If you're not wearing a mask, you can't get on an airplane. And so people need to certainly be aware of that. The new airport is actually very well designed for the health conditions that we've all experienced over the course of the last year. Because it just has a lot more room, so there's more opportunity to distance. But, I think the end is in sight. We can all sort of look forward to that day when masks go away and we can move about the country freely, comfortably. And so I say, come to the airport, enjoy yourselves. It's beautiful, and just appreciate the opportunity to get out and travel again.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Bill. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care.